Manga-Waido.
Hurry up and move. I'll take you off the shift.
I see. I get it now. I'm currently undercover as a customer to investigate a certain complaint. My name is Teppei Imai. I work at the headquarters of a food and beverage chain. Actually, I used to work part-time at this chain store, too. At the time, all the staff at the store where I worked were nice people. And before I knew it, I also thought, I want to work for this company. After going through the job hunting process, I received an offer. Now I'm working as a full-time employee at the headquarters. One day, I received an accusation email.
What? No way!
And the place in question was the store where I used to work. The content was as follows. The shift leader Okada at the part-time job slacks off often, leaving the store to other part-timers and not doing any work himself. If you go against him, he immediately threatens to fire you. The other day, even though he made a mistake with a customer's order, us new employees were unfairly scolded and blamed. There are other issues as well. Please do something about Okada. It was anonymous, but specific details such as the name of the store and the shift leader were included. I reported it to my supervisor, and I went to investigate. The other day, we received an accusation email addressed to the head office regarding a person named Okada who works at this store.
Is that so? But Okada is quick-witted and manages the site well, which is a great help to me.
I see.
Oh, but
What is it?
Come to think of it, the turnover rate for part-time workers may be slightly high. Also, the number of customers during lunchtime doesn't seem to be as good as it was in the previous store.
Manager Yamada has only been at this store for a little over 2 months. It seems like he hasn't fully grasped the situation on the ground yet. I decided to take a tour of the restaurant to get a feel for the atmosphere.
Mitsui, take him to table number 3.
All right.
Tanaka, clean up table number 5.
Okay.
Motoya, take a break when you're free. Tanaka, you can finish up. Thanks for your hard work.
Yes, thanks for your hard work. Okada, the leader of the part-timer in question, seemed to have no problems as far as I could see. He's watching the site rather well, giving proper instructions, and being attentive.
Was the accusation a hoax?
But one of the part-timers suddenly came up to me on his break and said to me,
May I?
Okay, just a second.
Right this way.
You're the one who sent me the email?
Yes, my name is Motoya. I'm sorry for everything.
No. So, upon talking to him, I learned Okada's accomplices Mitsui and Takeuchi would slack off and verbally abuse other new part-time workers only when the store manager was absent.
Their behavior is completely different when the store manager or headquarters staff are present compared to when they are not. So could you perhaps come back in disguise as a customer to see for yourself?
I see. Would their behavior be captured on the security cameras?
That might be difficult. They are aware of all the camera positions and cleverly move to avoid getting caught on camera.
I see. In that case, I want Motoya-kun to hold on to this.
Is this a hidden camera?
That's right. If you have this, it won't look suspicious even if you carry it in your pocket, right? Let's exchange contact information as well. I might contact you from my end, too.
Understood.
And then I quickly returned to the store. I watched for a while, but he was certainly acting as a fine part-time leader in front of me. A few days later, following Motoya's suggestion, I disguised myself and went back to the store. I chose a crowded time to enter. It was around lunch, so there were quite a few customers, and the part-time staff were busy moving around the store. However, it seemed like there were fewer part-timers than there should be. I called Motoya and asked, "Where is Okada?" He told me he was in the office with Mitsui. I discreetly observed the office and saw that despite the busy store, Okada and Mitsui were arguing with another student part-timer.
Leader Okada and Mitsui-san, how long are you taking a break? You've been here for more than 2 hours now, right?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Don't you want to stay here? We're practically in charge of this place. You're not gonna be able to stay here with your reputation.
But we're busy right now with a group of customers. We need a little help.
This is training for the younger guys. If you can't handle this many customers, you won't make it.
If you understand, go to the front.
This is terrible.
On a later day, I received the data from the pen-shaped camera I gave Motoya. When I checked the data received from Motoya at the head office, I see. As Motoya said, as soon as the store manager disappears, they immediately enter the back and slack off.
Hey, who's the snitch? Come out!
On the day I went to investigate, they started looking for the culprit behind the backs of the manager and I. I saw part-timers running the store, and they were also being scolded when they made a mistake. I immediately asked the store manager to provide guidance.
Okada, it seems like you're slacking off when I'm not around. If you don't do your job properly, it will be a problem. I've given you authority for that. Well, I was just feeling a bit unwell. Anyway, there have been criticisms about your attitude. If there was another issue, I might have to ask you to leave. I apologize for any misunderstanding that may have arisen.
When the store manager is around, everyone behaves seriously, but once he's gone, it's back to normal. Watching the footage sent by Motoya-kun again.
What a pain in the ass!
Where are you going, Okada-san?
Huh? It's break time, break time.
He hadn't changed at all. Even after the manager provided guidance, it had no effect. However, the manager also had to check on the situation at another understaffed store, so he couldn't stay at that store all the time. That's when I decided to directly address Okada. Okada-kun, complaints about you have reached the head office. If you think you can keep dodging this, you're mistaken.
No, this is a misunderstanding. But if my tone is too harsh, I'll adjust it. I apologize.
But he was still all talk, and according to information from Motoya, he's still using the student part-timers. I visited the store several times after that and warned him directly, but I told you not to take food home without permission.
I'm just taking the product that's going to be discarded. Plus, you know, I heard from the manager and he said you're younger than me.
So what?
You're younger than me. Don't tell me what to do. Do you want me to take the veterans with me and quit?
I continued to warn him about various things after that, but I finally gave up.
Fine, if that's what you want.
Later, I called Okada again and said this. This is your last warning. If you keep this up, I really will have to fire you.
Oh, is that a threat?
It's not a threat. I really will.
You're seriously gonna fire me? We're the ones who actually run this place, you know. The store can't run without us.
Don't worry about that.
Then fine, I quit. I don't care if you come crying to me later. Let's go.
He really left. What are we gonna do for tomorrow? I'll take care of it. The next day, Okada and his cronies Mitsui and Takeuchi also stopped coming. Normally, it would be a big deal for 3 veterans to quit all at once.
There would be holes in the shifts, and we'd have to recruit people on short notice. Even if we could hire a newcomer, they would have to be trained and learn the menu for the first month or two.
All right, this is where I show my skills.
I'm so relieved. I quit my part-time job just the other day because I was fed up with that cocky young employee. Just today, Mitsui and Takeuchi, who quit with me, came to hang for the first time in a while. Hey, let's go check out the store we quit.
Sure, but what are we gonna do?
We're going to go laugh at the guys who are still working like mad. That sounds like fun, and then we make them cry and ask us to come back. Then we'd negotiate a higher hourly rate than before.
Okada-san, you're super smart. You're incredible.
Use your brain. Learning a new job from scratch is a hassle, right? Gotta make money easily. The store is in chaos because we are not there, with the bewildered part-timers and the manager struggling to keep things running. I should tell Imai, who made me quit, I can come back if you kneel and apologize. I head confidently towards the store. However... Table 7 is available. Table 1 is also available. All right. Oh, can someone clean up table 8?
I'll do it.
The store was bustling with many customers. The movements of the part-timers were perfectly coordinated, and there was no waste at all.
Okada-san, the store is really thriving.
There's more people than when we were at the store. Are you serious?
Is that Okada?
Welcome! What in the world is this? No wonder they were surprised. The store was full and the part-timers were very motivated. In fact, I had discussed this with the manager and we had come up with this countermeasure. Immediately after Okada and the others left the store...
All right, this is where I show my skills.
I had anticipated that the shift would be full of holes, so I had asked the headquarters in advance to prepare support staff. Since it's a chain store with mostly the same menu, system, and layout, they could work as almost immediate reinforcements. Of course, the existing part-time staff are also important. Through the store manager, I informed everyone that Okada and the others had quit, apologizing for the sudden increase in workload due to 3 people leaving at once. However, it doesn't make a difference whether they're here or not, so you don't have to apologize.
That's right. We'd be more motivated without them. Me too. They just got in the way, so I feel relieved.
Let's show them what we can do even without them.
Yeah!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. The part-time workers who felt relieved when Okada and the others quit came together in unity. The next day, I also returned to the field after a long time and started to provide support. I also loved customer service, so I was determined not to lose to the younger staff. The store manager was truly amazing, quickly sensing the customer's gaze and heading to their table. As soon as he was free, he would assist other staff members, showing them the basics.
Manager Amahi-san, you two are truly impressive. I was moved.
Oh no, as soon as I was promoted to store manager, there was a vacancy at another branch. I apologize for neglecting this store. Thank you for helping me as well. No, you guys are amazing. I admire you all. Those people slack off all the time, so I had no choice but to be able to do it. I feel happy seeing everyone's smiles. But I also feel sorry for taking so long to solve the problem. No, thank you. Thanks to you guys quitting, we've got our sales back and the part-timers have been working hard with better teamwork. It's a better place than it was before, isn't it? No way! Well, I could still come back now if you'd like me to. I said firmly to Okada, who for some reason started speaking in honorifics. No thanks, a new part-time leader will be taking over soon, and there's no place for you guys anymore. Oh, and I've already reported you guys to headquarters, of course.
What?
Does that mean? I'm sure the names have been shared with our entire group as a blacklist. You won't be hired by any of our brands, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, wait, what are we gonna do, Okada-san? I'll be job hunting next year.
Me too! Being on a blacklist, isn't that a huge disadvantage for job hunting? Spare me, please. Don't blame me. You guys quit on your own, remember?
Oh, what are you talking about? I quit because Okada-san said we would be hired under better conditions.
That's right. What are we gonna do? It's hard to make a living without part-time job money. I don't know. Don't blame me.
This was your idea.
Watch your mouth. I'm older than you. Can I have a word? If you make any more noise, I'll have you arrested for obstruction of business. Damn it! I'll hate you for the rest of my life! After saying that, Okada and the others left with regretful looks on their faces. After that, rumors about Okada spread not only within related companies, but also to other companies at the grassroots level. Despite continuing his job search targeting other companies in the same industry, Okada is being rejected based solely on his resume and is struggling to find a job. Mitsui and Takeuchi are also working hard on their job hunting. But I heard through the grapevine that they couldn't find a job here and returned to their hometown after graduation. As for that store, they hired a new part-time leader with extensive experience in the food and beverage industry. Unlike Okada, the new hire is not only capable, but also a person with common sense, which made me feel relieved. One day, I secretly called out to Motoya. Thank you for having the courage to tell me about Okada. Thanks to you, this shop has come back to life. I thought if I could somehow get help from the higher-ups, so I emailed as a last resort. It was good that I did. Yeah, that's true. But I'm really sorry for not being able to do anything earlier. No, it's okay. I'm enjoying work with our current part-timers. I'm glad to hear that. This place holds a lot of memories for me too, so I definitely didn't want to see it decline because of Okada and the others. Let me thank you personally as well. Thank you so much. Please raise your head. It's thanks to you. Later, the manager apologized to everyone. I'm so sorry for everything. It can't be helped. Those guys were acting all innocent in front of the manager. Manager, you just started here too. That's no excuse. And thank you, Imai. Thanks to you, this store will be even better. Oh no, I only did what I was supposed to do. Anyway, let me thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
much. Sales have been on the rise ever since. At certain times of the day, people even line up outside.
Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work.
And, empowered by the smiling faces of the customers enjoying the delicious food, I headed to the next site.